Wow! We are back in the Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League and biyaheng San Jose del Monte. Bulacan tayo. And I say that with emphasis because it's been
It's a beautiful stadium.
it's a beautiful venue.
I miss this venue.
Yeah, we were here the first time.
Yes.
August 2022, I remember. Yan, ang mga laban natin dito sa Liga ng Bawat Pilipino. This is the 2026 MPBL regular season. Pasig versus Ilagan in the first game, and game 2 should be a really good match. Gensan, unbeaten, taking on Abra, one of the top teams in the north and in the main game. It's Negros versus Manila. So let's go quickly to Richard Campos for our starters.
Sports Complex. Live on Solar Sports, Tap Sports, YouTube channel, and on Facebook. It's Pasig City versus Ilagan Isabela. It's Season 8 of MANNY PACQUIAO'S MPBL. Here's the starting lineup for Pasig. At guard number 35, Felix Corpus. Forward number 29, Jacob Galicia. Playing center number 4, Don Gabriel. At guard number 2, Mark Maloles. Small forward number 1 from Malolos, the Air Joe Warlow. They're led by Arvin Quinto, assistant coaches. Richard Rosales, the team owner, Buddy Encarnado. Now for the Ilagan Isabela 5-star Cowboy. At guard number 2, Don Gumaru. Also at guard number 3, TJ Pelebrico. Playing center number 15, the Barbarian Alan Santos. Small forward number 29, Alan Mina. At forward number 18, from Hagonoy, Art De La Cruz. The coach is Luis Gonzalez, assisted by Mixon Ramos, Eric De La Cuesta, Hans Robles, Alex Calweng, Ethel Tacorda, coaching consultant Glenn Capasio, the team managers, Vice Mentor JB Diaz, board member.
Starting 5 brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Pasig has Mark Maloles, Felix Corpus, John Gabriel, Warlo Batak, and Jacob Galicia. Sa kabila naman, Ilagan has Don Gumaru, TJ Pelebrico, Alan Santos, Art De La Cruz, and Allen Mina. Sidaf Tupas working alongside Christian Wanzon and Mika Abisamis. This is the Rebanse Derby. Kasi
Yes.
itong panahon team
Episode 5 versus Episode 6.
Ewan, ganda ng matchup natin. Art De La Cruz, JP Kawilan in Episode 6.
Right?
Episode 5, si Warlo Bata.
So far, ang nag-iisang guest no, sa Rebanse na solo.
Na triple team nyo. TJ Pelebrico gets it to Gomaru. Alan Santos. Art De La Cruz, 8 seconds to work with. Art, the runner, off-balance shot. No, he gets his own miss. Art, ayaw pa rin. Alan Santos with the offensive rebound. Third crack para sa Ilagan. Gomaru can't hit. And the ball ends up with Warlo Batak, the pride of Malolos. Seeing action here for Pasig.
And even though they missed that, no, I love the start para kay De La Cruz because he was aggressively looking for his shot early in this game. Usually, he's trying to feel out the game the first quarter, trying to get his teammates involved. Ito, hindi na kinailangan ng pangalawang pagkakataon. Pasig, the first team to crack on the scoreboard.
Felix Corpus, we remember his exploits in... I kind of forgot about that game. Was
In Binyan.
Basilan?
Yeah, that was in Binyan.
He was just...
napilitan siyang ipasok dahil meron na foul out yung big man nila.
Yeah, si Tamayo.
Tamayo, right?
And then he scored last 4 points of the game.
Including the go-ahead basket. He was actually good in the last game, even though they lost that one. All of his 8 points in the second half.
That was a fun game.
That was a close one too. And kaya ngayon, maybe, you know, Pasig rewarding him as he starts the game. If I'm not mistaken, this is his first start sa season ng Pasig.
Mark Maloles launches the three. That doesn't work for Lebrico with the rebound. It's it to Don Gumaro. Alan Mina up against Felix Corpus. 10 on the shot clock here for Ilagan. De La Cruz.
Stepped out of bounds.
Mina stepped out of bounds, so was not aware of his position there.
Well, coming into this game, Ilagan obviously struggling after that strong 5-1 start the first 6 games, has dropped the last 4. And to me, Sidelf, that guy who just committed a turnover with his foot on the sideline, Alan Mina, I think he's the guy that needs to really step up his game, because he was more of an impact. He had more of an impact last year when he was traded here to Ilagan. Naramdaman natin, no? Yung
Pampanga siya. Ilagan siya, tapos nilipat siya sa Pampanga.
Pampanga, and then bumalik ulit, di ba?
Yeah.
And point is, he's playing below expectations in terms of how he played last year.
Yeah, he was
In
averaging
terms of
around
his production,
10 points a game.
right? And now nasa kalahati yan at 4.9 and a couple of rebounds and almost 16 minutes per game. Yung kumpiyansa niya it's just much different. No, itong sa slump ng Ilagan, not really looking for shots. If they want to get out of this slump, to me, Alan Mina has to have a big game today.
Split from Felebrico. Warlo Batak against Felebrico. Iniwan kay Jacob Galicia. Good challenge by Arth, but Jacob Galicia knocks down the jumper.
And Jacob Galicia is just deceptively... He's a terrific shot maker. I mean, when I say shot maker, that it's not always he's open, but he makes shots, even the contested ones. He has this nice turnaround, both left and right shoulder. He's better with the right shoulder on the post. It's just, ang galing lang itong si Galicia, how he has expanded his game. May sure ball na rin siya.
Yeah, and we have a challenge here. Officiating crew is made up of Maynard Centeno, Aleric D'Amico, John Paul Abobo, and Joel Macatuno. Yan po yung ating officiating crew for today. You have a timeout? No, challenge first. Okay, we have a coach's challenge. We'll be right back.
After the review, the challenge was successful.
It's a successful challenge for Pasig. Last touch ni TJ Felebrico. Just another turnover. It's their second. Maloles, hand off to Warlo Batak. Warlo uses the handle. Here's Gabriel. Jumper. Wow, that's a confident-looking shot from John Gabriel.
No, he's always been a confident player. John Gabriel has just been limited in terms of his mobility. You know, but if you look at the, try to think of his game even 2 seasons ago, if I'm not mistaken, with Negros.
Yeah.
No, his name Negros. Well, he was a little up and down, a little extreme. He would have games where he scored 25, games where he scored 5, and by the times, those times he scored 25, you could see the skill set.
LGR is the official outfitter of the MPBL.
Can shoot the ball from the outside. May 3 points pa yan eh.
Yeah.
Decent on the post. It's just that sometimes you just don't know what kind of version of him
Yes.
will you get on a game-to-game basis. Quezon City last year,
Yeah, also struggled with a few injuries. No? Nagsarangani din to.
that's what I meant in terms of his mobility, because you need next dun eh. How you recover from your injuries, because your mobility will be affected, as Maloles on the second try after missing the first one, couple possessions back, hits the 3.
Pelebrico will go to Art de la Cruz against Galicia. Arth with a runner. He's 0 for 3 so far. Rebound nakuha ni John Gabriel.
Shots I don't mind with Art de la Cruz. I think he has to be the guy. That's how he sets the tone at times, being the leading scorer and one of the leading MVP candidates before the slump, this 4-game slump. He was actually the leading candidate.
Absolutely. Mark Maloles has 5 straight points. 11-5, but lamang ang Pasig here. 5.5 to go in the first period. Ilagan has struggled at the start of games, and Art de la Cruz takes it strong to the cup.
Hinahanap talaga eh. Ang maganda ron, tinignan niya muna kung ano mangyayari sa off-ball moment. That was a screen away for Allen Mina, and then just looked away to the other side, drove to the baseline, and finished with a nice reverse. Galicia.
A good challenge there
Yeah.
by Alan Santos. There's Allen Mina. Mina,
There you
jumper.
go.
No. Rebound, Warlo Batak. Got to stop the ball here. Warlo takes the jumper, in and out. Rebound, Art de la Cruz. De la Cruz gets it to Mina. Allen, that's a blocking foul on Warlo Batak.
I thought the idea was good for Warlo Batak, but nobody ran in front of him for that fast break. This was the 3 by Maloles.
3-point shot natin sa inyo na entry. Pagsubok at kompletong appliances brand ng Pilipinas.
Alex Cabagnot checks in. Uupo muna si Gumaro.
Jerome Garcia and J.R. Flores are in the game. Keith Pido pinasok na rin earlier. Mina. Bigay kay Cabagnot. Babakay de la Cruz. That's a foul on Japs Bautista. Tuhod.
Well, Jay Gars, even though he was one of 3 players who scored in double figures in the last game with 18 points, started in that game, comes off the bench in this game. Maybe trying to add a little more boost to that bench, no? Itong Pasig, because they were dominated by the bench of Zamboanga in the last game, which they lost 46-26.
Depth is lacking in this Pasig team, pero alam naman natin na basta mga kupunan ni Boss Buddy, palaban lagi.
Correct.
I feel like every season he has continued to surprise us with the gems that he uncovers here in the MPBL. Remember Kenny Rocacurva a few weeks
Started his career here.
Yeah. Oo. Short on personnel lang, pero never on talent and desire and the willingness to make their mark here in the MPBL.
Well, sa coaches and the players, right? We always talk about paglamang ka sa experience. I think sa management ganun din. Because you can make a case that Boss Buddy, among all the managers, or whatever his designation here in Pasig is, he's probably on the top of the list in terms of that experience. Since kailan pa ba Santa Lucia?
Long
Even
time.
before the MPBL, right? Maybe 3 decades already.
That's a wealth of experience, of basketball experience right there.
Exactly. So obviously, he knows a thing or two or three to number 10, to say the least, in terms of how to manage a team. He could probably write a book about it.
Yeah. And he looks like he's never aged, partner. I'm looking at him.
In fact, I'm gonna be the one, just in case maisip lang, marinig niya tayo at maisip niya to.
Maririnig ni Boss Buddy yan siya.
I'm gonna be the one to give the title of the book, Boss Buddy. How to manage a team with Buddy.
Pwede. Boss Buddy Encarnado always down to talk about basketball and you know, his love for the game, his passion for the game, and yun.
There he is.
Boss Buddy. Alam mo yung mga basketball lifer, yan. Right? Boss Buddy yan. Can you imagine how many players he's worked with? Manny Pay is the digital wallet built for the community from you know, those Santa Lucia days until nung umabot siya kay Warlo Batak.
How about handling big people, like big names as Art de la Cruz with a finish in transition. Handling one of the best coaches in collegiate and in the pros. One of the best imports in the Philippines, Coach Norman Black. Now one of the big bosses also, obviously Al Francis Chua. And the list goes on in terms of the players.
Ilagan making a run here. Midway in our first period, kawilan to J-Boy Solis para sa ating fast break of the game, brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL. You feed the big guy running the floor. And J-Boy Solis acknowledging yung pasa ni JP Kawilan, and Pasig suffered a tight defeat to Zamboanga. Even shooting 52%. They lost the rebounding battle. Pero, you know, panoorin natin to. We have something from Warlo Batak.
What's up, Warlo Batak? Thank you for your support always, man. I'm hoping to catch one of your games, and I appreciate your support always. Thank you.
Warlo, talaga nga namang nag-trending, no? Itong pagka-idol mo kay Dwight Ramos. Naiintindihan naman namin kung bakit. Pero gusto ko lang malaman, kailan ba nag-umpisa to? Sa kalooban mo na talagang siya ang idolo mo?
Siguro since nag-start talaga siya nung sa Gilas pa lang talaga. Sobrang simple niya maglaro ng basketball. Sa kanya nag-example yung simple basketball. Una sa defense, sobrang galing niya dumepensa. Pangalawa, yung offense niya sobrang galing. How to shoot, how to play, how to drive and kick. Tsaka syempre yung crowd talaga, grabe yung effect niya. Pagpasok pa lang ng court, grabe yung effect niya sa crowd. So yun.
Doon mo rin ba nakukuha yung dunking mo?
Pwede rin, no? Dahil simple lang din siya mag-dunk. So yun.
Ay, maraming salamat. Warlo Batak, balik sa inyo si Dunk Chris.
Iba yun, ha?
Love it.
Warlo Batak, a.k.a. Dwight Batak.
And this is what I
Ramos.
like. This is what I like about what we're doing this year. Obviously, having Sports Plus, and then Rebanse again. When we had as Art de la Cruz has 9 points. When we had that episode with Warlo, and then nung sinabi nga niya, no, idol niya tong si Dwight Ramos. I did not know that it was to that extent. You know, in terms of the, it's one thing to idolize a player in terms of his game, how he shoots, you know, even to the point na gagayahin yung medyas, whatever shoes he's wearing, but the hairstyle, the fashion, and even how I cannot relate obviously, how he waves his hair, that is just amazing. It's amazing. And I thought, you know, two things stood out to me, at least to me, you know, in that interview, Sidelf. Obviously, the one with Dwight Ramos, to the extent of it, obviously. And the one that we touched on earlier, the gratitude and the depth of his loyalty. not only to Pasig, but really to Boss Buddy and Carrara. That was really the one that yung talagang tinamaan kami. Kumbaga nagulat kami ron. And alam naman natin na itong si Warlo, before the start of Season 8, kumbaga maraming manliligaw yan na mga ibang koponan. But even to the last moment, weeks, maybe a week before the opening, inantay pa rin niya si Boss Buddy.
Well, also says a lot about Boss Buddy and how he has had a relationship with his players. And syempre, it speaks a lot of the character of Warlo Batak.
Sinabihan na siya noon, he had the blessing already, and he said this, right? Na, Warlo, hindi pa kami sigurado dito. Again, weeks before the season started, Speedo scores in transition for his first two. May blessing na siya. Pwede ka nang magano sa iba. You can entertain other teams. And yet, sabi niya, hindi boss, sige, kung hanggat hindi pa sarado ang Pasig, antayin kita, boss. Hanggat ito na ang Pasig, obviously, and he stayed for less money. Pamilyadong tao to, by the way.
Sometimes it's not all about money.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Warlo Batak is reintroduced into his ball game for Mark Maloles.
I banned my wife, by the way, to watch that episode because
Why?
she's just, I don't know. I don't want, for the lack of a better word, I think she has a crush on Dwight Ramos. So you cannot watch that episode.
JP Kawilan doing it underneath. 4 points now para kay JP Kawilan, 20-17. Ilagan obviously not relying so much on the outside shot here. Jabs Bautista. Twirling, turning, and missing. Giap on the pass. A foul against Warlo Batak. Cannot stop his momentum right there. Ito ang play of the game. Atid sa inyo na Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL. That's number 2 on Warlo Batak.
Well, that was a little bailout in transition because kung hindi tinawagan yung foul na yun, mukhang papuntang turnover na yun, and Giab right now ends up at the line.
(21 to 17). 44 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. And Sports Plus is the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Scan the QR code to play or visit www.sportsplus.ph. Pido turns around. Oh, whoa. Foul on Dondon Gumaru. Ilagan wants the challenge.
They will challenge.
Coach Louis challenges the foul. We will be right back.
Upon review, the challenge was successful. There was no foul, resulting in a jump ball at the center court.
It's a successful challenge. And it's a jump ball on center court. See what happened here. All ball. Good swipe.
You see, to me, though, that's one of the... I know it's a job of the officials, but that's one of the toughest calls to make. Because you're talking about an inch kung tinamaan. Usually, yung kamay, if it's an arm, or maybe a part of the hand. Anytime it's a swipe on the ball, while the offensive player is holding it with two hands. Just like that one.
I was looking at Ilagan to go for a 2-for-1, but instead, Dondon Gumaru with a blow-by.
They will only get one possession. What's important is that they score and could get the stop on this one.
Batak misses the 3 at the end of the first period. And Ilagan shrugging off a slow start led by Arth de la Cruz. Pasig did get off to a good start, with Mark Malole scoring 5 in the first few minutes of this ball game.
But this is something that you mentioned earlier, Sidelf, how they have really found their way inside the paint, yung mga paint touches, no? Whether in the half court or in transition. And a big part of that, because of their aggressiveness, they've gotten to the line 12 times, made 9, Pasig 0, kaya lamang sila ng 6.
We'll be right back for the second period.
They make magic. White Ramos wins the game.
Win the game. Easy long with Sports Plus.
Ilagan absorbing a heavy defeat to Quezon, 64-89. A 25-point beatdown galing sa Huskers on the Cowboys. For more on the Cowboys, let's go to Mika.
One guy obviously not taking the losses of Ilagan well is King Cowboy and Arth de la Cruz as one of the pioneers of this team, part of the vision of its management. It's not a very good place, but Arth said no one is giving up. He is aware of the lack of chemistry, trying to bridge whatever is needed between the new players and their coaches as well. Thankful to management for their patience. In the process, he's also sacrificing his own numbers for now, making sure everybody can touch the ball, shoot, and gain confidence. It's not easy. But in a challenging time like this, a king needs a queen. Congratulations to the newly engaged Arth de la Cruz and Andy Malanta. Wedding is next year. Nag-commit na ako mag-host, ha? Ikaw, Boss Sidelf. But really, what a great time for the long-time couple, Sidelf, Coach Chris.
Hey, congratulations kay Arth de la Cruz and Ann.
Congratulations, Mika, as well, for another racket. Maramihan ba kayo ng racket nito?
Biglang bigla akong nasama eh. Pwede naman.
Tingin ko, pwede, kasi matagal ko na nakikita sa'yo kung pwede kang Bible bearer.
Ah, talaga?
Datingan mo kasi banalan eh.
No way! No way!
Ako na lang sa ring.
Oh, sige. Coin ako, coin. Coin. J-Boy Solis, baseline J. Nice extra pass. Galing kay Green Capascio. Kay Gabe Capascio, rather. Tingnan natin if the schedule is fit.
No. Dapat ang sagot mo, tignan natin kung i-consider ka ni Arth.
Iniyaya nga ako ni Mika eh.
As a Bible bearer.
Hindi nga eh. Arth and I go way back, you know.
Talaga?
Oo naman. Our relationship runs deep.
If you guys go way back, I go way back with his father. Ako unang nagpa-autograph sa tatay niya nung bata pa ako. Sinabi ko sa Rebanse yan.
Talaga?
I mean, we were the type of just waiting for them. You know, kami ng mga auntie ko. Especially nung panahon nila Samboy Lim sa labas ng Ultra at the time, now Phil Sports Arena. We were the typical die-hard fan.
Of San Miguel.
Yeah, San Miguel.
Extreme ang subok at kompletong appliances brand ng Pilipinas.
That's why, okay, I'm gonna sound redundant. I said this in the episode, but I'm gonna say it to you, okay, and to our listeners. Obviously, ironically, I got drafted by Alaska, okay, 2007, and in our dinner, assistant coach Jola Sasimosa, now the manager of TNT, the first thing that I told him, Coach, inis na inis ako sa'yo dati. Because he would break the hearts, obviously, of San Miguel and all the fans. That's why nabansagan siyang, say it, Mr. Clutch.
Mr. Clutch.
Actually, I told him two things. Coach, totoo pala yung storya. Yung pangalawang sinabi ko sa kanya, grabe talaga yung hita at yung Cavs mo. Taga-Bacolod yan, di ba?
Hindi.
Cagayan, sorry.
Cagayan.
Cagayan, sorry, Cagayan.
Don Gumaru, that's a tough shot in traffic. Nice ball movement again from Ilagan, and Gabe Capascio. You know, he's not scoring, but he's making things happen for them. And Mark Malones, though, on the other hand, has 8 points. That's his second 3 of the ball game after the first quarter na kung saan siya gumawa ng 5 puntos.
Trims the lead down to 1 possession in a zone right now, like a 3-2 drop zone. Is Pasig with Galicia in the middle of that zone. They get the stop by forcing the outside shot.
Maloles fires again. It's gone. Mark Maloles with 11 points, and he ties the game at 27. Good start here para sa Pasig in the second period. Down by 6 at the end of 1. Capascio. It's a foul on Warlo Batak. That's number 3 on Warlo Batak.
Bigat doon. Ang mabigat pa noon, aside from pangatlo niya, siya pang tinamaan sa mukha, kaya medyo nagulat siya sa tawag, no? But I think the officials are going to review this. So, his inside arm, which was the left arm, no? Mukhang yun yung tinawag dun, yung foul niya kay Capascio. But yung left elbow ni Capascio ang nire-review ngayon.
We'll see if the call will be reversed here. No. There was a foul, pero kasi meron tawag yan usually pag tapos if the contact happened after the call.
But the initial call, obviously, was the foul on Warlo Batak. There's no challenge here, right?
No
This
challenge.
is just a review decided by our officials. So,
And what's the call here? Referee Maynard Centeno.
Foul on number 1, Warlo Batak. His third foul. Upon review, there was an unsportsmanlike foul on number 12, Gabe Capascio, his second.
So there's a foul on Warlo, and then an unsportsmanlike on Gabe Capascio.
because that was clearly a foul by Warlo. The one we mentioned, his left arm trying to impede the baseline drive of Capascio. But tinawagan nga rin, no? After the review, si Capascio. So parehas mabigat na tawag, obviously.
Now Warlo Batak only 2 points so far, but he has given Pasig the lead here in the second quarter. 2 for 2. And that comes with a price, as Warlo Batak has to sit. We may not see him until the second half, siguro.
For sure.
Kung
There's no way you're gonna risk putting him in the last 7 minutes still in the second quarter or anything in
Garcia.
between. Garcia.
what a catch and shoot there.
Off balance, no?
Ang hirap nung tira na yun.
Oo.
And it's a 5-point lead for Pasig. What a turnaround here in the second quarter. Arth with the offensive rebound. He gets his own miss and he puts it back in. 12 puntos na para kay Arth de la Cruz. He also has 5 rebounds in the ball game.
Jay Gars, by the way, already has 8 points.
Napahirapan ni Allen Mina. Jay Gars Garcia, shot
Nice
fake. Oh, wow.
And looks at their bench. Hindi daw siyang kayang bantayan. Ni Allen Mina after that tough one-footer off the shot fake. Here's that zone once again.
Mina.
It's like a 1-3-1 matchup zone.
Giab lost it against Tamayo. Here comes
2-1.
Pasig. Galicia. And he gets the basket. And all of a sudden, it's a 7-point lead para dito sa Pasig.
What a turnaround quickly by Pasig after down by 6 after the first quarter. Now up by 7, a 13-point turnaround early in the second quarter, not even halfway.
Yeah, in 4.5 minutes. This is the play of the game brought to you by Sports Press, the official sports book of the MPBL. And this is a really great move. Hirap ng galaw na yan galing kay Jay Gars, but he has proven time and again how good of a shot maker he is. We have another coach's challenge. We'll be right back.
Kapag may labay nagkakaisa, Luzon, Visayas,
Upon review, the challenge was successful.
Coach Arvin Ginto's challenge is successful. No foul. So it's another jump ball. It is going to be Art de la Cruz, Commissioner Emerson Oreta there. Coach Salderio Lubit, our head of operations, and Rudy Isit, our head of security. Mina is free for 3. No. Pelebrico rebound. Had time there. Madali si Pelebrico. Garcia can't hit. And the loose ball foul is on Giab.
That was a nice forward pass after the rebound by Galicia that set up the transition 3 on with the hot hand as Garcia. And on the opposite post, Tamayo was ready to get the ball until he was fouled by Giab, who acknowledges the foul. Is that something you will do tomorrow when we play? When you foul, since it's honesty? May referee ba?
Hindi, kasi training ng mga referee yun eh.
Okay.
Oh, it goes in para kay Mark Maloles. 14 points in the ball game. And there's a foul as well. And Mark Maloles just sizzling at the moment.
So there was no foul called. Okay.
That's a 10-point lead for Pasig. 22-6 in the quarter. Art de la Cruz, 14 points in the ball game. Trims the gap to 8.
Whether Ilagan is up or in this case down by 8, I think every possession has to go through Art de la Cruz. He has to touch the basketball.
Pasig can get streaky. Alam natin yan. They can rack up points in a hurry, and that has happened right now.
They've been streaky for the last 5.5 minutes. So that really puts into question the defense of Ilagan here in this second quarter.
I don't know what's happening. Right here, Garcia.
Offensive foul.
That's an offensive foul.
There was a little discard, but at the same time, was that Gumaru?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gumaro did an excellent job of selling the call as well.
Yeah, 41 points already para sa Pasig, and we're just still have 4 minutes remaining here in the half. The MANNY is the digital wallet built for the community. Gumaro. And Don Gumaro, they were doing so well with this zone kanina. They were getting the extra pass. They're finding the open man. They're getting really good looks.
That's true, but the problem really is on the other end.
Yeah, depends sa
Yung
problema.
depensa, tulad nun. It's one thing to have your guys sprint down, another to defend. They had 5 white or dark shirts rather going down to play D, but they fouled Garcia. Now he ends up at the line.
Free throw is brought to you by Extreme, ang subok at kompletong appliances brand ng Pilipinas. Jay Gars already in double figures with 11 points.
Now, if we're going to call Jerome Garcia Jay Gars, which we've been calling him since really when he was with Bicol, right?
Yes.
Well, I think we should call
Who?
D Gumarus, right? D Gumars, right?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Must be the long travel going here. Maloles.
Must be. 3-on-1.
And Pelebrico is fouled
That's a good foul.
by Garcia.
Not sure if that was the intent, but that's a good foul, especially if this ends up with a split or 0 for 2 on a 3-on-1 break. Hindi mo type yung tunog? Okay naman D Gumars.
Parang Joe Dumars. Pwede na.
Okay. I think you gotta enlighten our fans. You know, our viewers, who Joe Dumars is.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I know he's obviously an NBA champ.
Oh, Joe Dumars. Grabe. Bad boy.
Pistons, back-to-back champion. Now, still the GM of
No, I think
Dina?
he's a league executive now.
League executive, yeah,
NBA.
New Orleans.
New Orleans ba?
Yeah.
I thought he was working for the league for a while. So
No, he's with New Orleans now.
okay.
They made some changes there, I believe.
Tamayo. They go to Pido. Galicia, fade away, good.
That's what I mean. Jacob Galicia. Fadeaways, on the ball, off the ball, on the post, pick and pop. Just has a knack to shoot contested shots.
Nabagnot pulls the trigger. No. Rebound ni Jacob Galicia. Just one opportunity para sa Ilagan.
A chance to extend of what is the biggest lead already with 11 now is Pasig. They could add more.
Pido. They go to Galicia against De La Cruz. 8 seconds. Jacob. Galicia nowhere to go. Gets it to Pido. Fouled by Cabagnot. 2 free throws para kay Keith Pido. I feel like they're just a step slower
They are.
defensively.
In the second quarter, specifically. But you got to give credit to Pasig, especially their backcourt. Maloles setting the tone in that first quarter. Had those quick 5-7 points. Garcia had 18, as we mentioned in the last game. Comes off the bench. Now also in double figures with 11. Gives them a spark. Umupo na siya.
No for 2 for Keith Pido. Cabagnot. Gumaro steps into this triple. In and out. Rebound to Galicia. Here's Pido. It's a travel. Well, the main difference, this has been the same defensive scheme kanina, no? But Ilagan has not been able to get the ball into the paint bago lumabas.
Let's get back to that. That's a great point.
44-33, we will be right back.
Kapag may labay nagkakaisa, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yung mayanig ang bakal. Todo suporta ng lahat sa kanyang tubunan.
Fortsky Padrigao and Brandon Wilson and Levi Hernandez debuting for Zamboanga. They beat Bulacan 83-73. Batangas weathering a second-half storm from Mindoro, winning 77-71, and Binyan pouncing on a short-handed Iloilo team. And they take the W as well.
When were they not short-handed?
Iloilo,
Yeah.
always. Pero
Let's get back to the point you made earlier. You mentioned, no, hindi sila nakakapasok ng pintura itong second quarter. Apart from their awful defense, obviously, itong Ilagan. But this time, they get the ball inside Kawilan. We end up at the free throw line. Something we mentioned right after the first quarter. Got to the line 12 times, made 9. So far in this quarter, 2 free throws pa lang sila. Give credit also to Pasig. They adjusted in this zone, pretty much playing zone the whole quarter. Has forced itong Ilagan to take outside shots, 0 for 7 from downtown, and then attacking on the other end in transition, especially when Jay Gars was inside. Talagang inaatake nila kahit na walang advantage, trying to create it and exploit it.
Two for 2 para kay JP Kawilan. Felix Corpus had a good start to this game. He opened the game with a basket. Pero since then, ngayon pa lang siya binabalik dito. 44-35, Pasig with a 9-point advantage. Natapik ni Kawilan.
Kay Corpus, he's trying to dribble on the sideline.
Maloles. Tapos muna si Mark Maloles, binabantay ni Don Gumaro. Corpus. It's Kawilan. Felix Corpus.
He traveled.
It's a tough shot, Felix Corpus.
He got away with a travel. He changed his pivot foot. That's why the coaching staff of Ilagan was shouting on the side.
No advantage generated by the pass. Nabagnot splits the defense, and the foul was on a Pasig player.
They got bailed out with the shot clock winding down to 6 seconds. To your point, you just don't beat the zone with a pass. You beat it by putting yourself in the gap of the zone, forcing the defense to miscommunicate, maybe 2 guys to close out on you, and beat them with the drive by attacking those gaps. Something probably I will see you do tomorrow.
Breaking news.
You're not going to play? I'm not going. I'm looking forward to that rematch that you've been mentioning on air. The rematch 10 years ago when we had that
Goodwill Games.
Goodwill Games.
Wow. Tagal na nun ah.
Tagal na nga nun.
That was a good 40, 50 pounds ago for me. Yun isa sa mga memorable games ko. Natalo pa kami.
Why do you sound so surprised?
Natalo pa kami. May may na-referee decision kami sa dulo.
I don't remember that game. Pero ganun ba what I do remember us winning, pero ganun ba nangyari doon as you see Flores. Umiiling din with a nice move on the post with a 1-foot fadeaway. Go ahead.
Tight game and you were able to get a kinlip mo yung kamay ng kakampi ko na si Christian din ang pangalan.
Okay.
Tapos umarte ka.
Jacinto.
Tinawagan ng foul si Christian.
Okay.
We
Na
were
veterans.
we were down 16 and we came back.
Kabagnot to beat the buzzer.
That won't go, and Pasig feeling good about themselves here at the end of the first half. Mark Maloles and Jerome Garcia joining forces in propelling itong Pasig into this lead that they have right now at 9 points. Really impressive performance here from Pasig, really turning things around. Down by 6 at the end of 1, with Maloles hitting a couple of 3 3-pointers here in the second period. Eh ngayon, lamang na sila ng 9 na puntos. Garcia also with a couple of threes in that first half. 25 points combined for Garcia and Maloles, stepping up as Warlo Batak has been hobbled by fouls here in the first half. 46-37 at the end of the first half.
White House steps back into the game. What kind of impact can he make? And what a steal. That way is going to even up the game. Each nine in the final moments of the game, and they make magic. White House wins the game.
Win the game. Easy lang with Sports Plus.
Bawat bayan ay sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang puhunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba, dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay yumayanig kapag nag-3 points na. Bawat bayay di matatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga Basketball. Bawat bayan ay sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba, dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay yumayanig kapag nag-3 points na. Bawat bayan di matatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag maalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL, Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball. Bawat bayan ay sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang puhunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL.
Halftime dito sa San Jose del Monte, Bulacan. And Pasig with a strong second quarter performance, turning that 6-point deficit at the end of the first period into a 9-point lead at the end of the first half. And Pasig shooting extremely well at 54%. And plus 18 sila in terms of three-point shooting. And Ilagan has yet to find the mark from beyond the arc. But the free throw shooting, 15 of 18. Excellent stat there. But, Pasig, just second quarter, talaga silang nagpakitang gilas.
And has outscored because of the effect of that, or the result of that rather, has outscored itong Ilagan 29-14 in the second quarter after being down by 6 in the first quarter. Imagine, that was a 21-point turnaround. Kaya ngayon, pumasok tayo sa third quarter na rin lamang ng siyam, no? And that's something, no, that they have to solve. Talk about Ilagan is this zone of Pasig, because everything changed once Pasig went to that zone. And one thing you could do is hit the ball inside kay Art de la Cruz, but not a good sign though, because after he made that basket, looked to be pulled
The groin.
his groin.
Enjoy Boy Solis quickly called from the bench. 16 points for Art de la Cruz. Was the lone bright spot for Ilagan in that first half. Ngayon, he is on the bench and wobbling. Kailangan niyang pahinga dito. Maloles takes it in, fouled by Gumaro.
How about Maloles? Because we all know, aside from the improvement offensively by Gumaro, simula nung nag-start to sa MPBL, really known as a pesky defender, knows for the ball defensively, applying full court pressure. But in this game, Maloles has had his number. Parehas pang number 2 yan.
No, and Mark Maloles, medyo forgettable yung kanyang stint sa ibang teams, no? But I think Pasig has given him the right opportunity here.
I'm gonna give you the Charles Barkley question.
Yes.
Who he play for?
He who played.
Aside from now.
Well, he had
I'm trying to remember.
Bacolod, Laguna. I think Laguna. Negros, I think.
Yeah.
Meron din siya.
Which verifies your point. I don't remember anything, so tama ka. Forgettable nga.
So, who he play for. 7-point game. Batak. Inatake ang depensa ni Celebrico.
Scouted, no? Nang mabuti. Talagang pinapara yung kanan, pinapapunta ng kaliwa. And Warlo Batak, after those 3 quick fouls that he picked up the third, he picked up the 7-minute mark of the second quarter, starts the third quarter.
Maloles. Oh, from way downtown, Maloles can't hit. Celebrico with the rebound. Takbo si Rivero and Prince will finish.
How about leading the 2-on-1 break? A little hezzy, a little fake, with the eyes of looking the other way. And the finish with the off leg by the big man.
Oh,
Trying to be Richie.
Pwede naman. Fast break of the game. Brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL.
Kita mo to, yung pagtingin.
Off leg pa yung
Off leg yung
take off.
finish. Turo ni Coach Pao yan. Best trainer in the world, by the way.
Ha?
Yeah.
Lahat eh.
I had to say it. I know he's watching.
For sure.
Yeah. The next game, I'm gonna say another name, some trainer. I'm gonna say the same thing because Coach Pao will not be watching. Love you, Coach Pao.
Warlo Batak makes it a 6-point lead for Pasig.
Eh, mabigat din yung next game natin. Magagaling din yung mga trainer doon, sigurado. Yung isang koponan, walang talo. Yung isang koponan, isa lang ang talo.
LGR is the official outfitter of the MPBL. Rivero gets it to Felebrico. J-Boy, labas kay Gumaru. Dondon for 3. That's the first make for Ilagan. And it pulls them to within 3.
A better start to this quarter by Ilagan. Outscoring already. Pasig 9-2.
I forgot about Galicia. He misses from in close.
Medyo malambot yung pag-angat ni Galicia doon. Ganda sana ng pasa.
Alan Mina goes to Gumaru. Libre ulit sa 3. Pasok yan para kay Dondon Gumaru. We are tied at 49 as Gumaru has reached double figures with 10 points.
Now their offense is just in a better flow.
Galicia spins. Layup is good.
Love that move. Ang ganda nung pag-setup niya, nung sa angulo niya. Attacking middle and then using the drop step to have an excellent angle on the board. Mina getting in the party of the 3. Pangatlong 3-pointer na yan. Ang Ilagan, 5 for him.
Now, no hesitation whatsoever from Alan Mina and Dondon Gumaru. I think that's the main difference while they've been taking their shots. Marlo Batak able to draw the foul. And Dondon Gumaru. His 3-point shot is brought to you by Extreme, ang subok at kompletong appliances brand ng Pilipinas.
What you like about the response of Ilagan, even after their best player going down, Art de la Cruz, what seemed to be a groin injury, is hindi bumagsak ang kanilang ulo. Still executing their offense and more importantly, hitting their outside shots. And that's why they have taken the lead back.
To 52. Felebrico to Mina. Rivero. Cross-court pass. Gumaru for 3. No. And Galicia clipping itong si Joyboy Solis. He was going for the offensive rebound. Rivero now with Felebrico, 7 seconds in the shot clock. Gumaru, one-hander, won't go. That's a foul. And down goes Prince Rivero.
Of the push by Tamayo, believe kay Rivero. Bumagsak pa siya sa tuhod ni Warlo Batak. Pinapagpag lang ngayon. Attacking the glass after the shot. Right here you see Rivero on the high post. Ayun yung tulak ni Tamayo.
Fresh 14 for Ilagan. Felebrico drives baseline. No call. Batak
Kita mo.
loses the handle. Felebrico,
That's a
bump.
foul. Yeah.
He will not get the basket, but meron siyang dalawang free throws.
How about the impact of Prince Rivero in this game? As soon as Art de la Cruz goes down, he leads the fast break, scores on it. Attacking the glass, they get another possession. And then on the fast break, he was the one, the big man, who stopped the basketball, forced the turnover that led to these free throws by
TJ Felebrico.
Felebrico.
Now, remains to be seen kung makakabalik si Art de la Cruz. Hopefully not. Wasn't that pull? Looked like a pull, but hindi sana seryoso. Ilagan has taken the lead, 54-53. Sports Plus is the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Scan the QR code to play or visit www.sportsplus.ph. Batak misses the three. Rebound, J-Boy Solis. Mina to Gumaru. Mina, Felebrico. Cross-court pass, Gumaru attacks. He'll get the 2 points. London Gumaru, 12 puntos na. 8 here in the third.
Nice drive to the baseline, and you wonder where the help was para sa Pasig, because Gumaru was all alone as soon as he got his 2 feet inside the paint.
Maloles. 6 seconds on the shot clock here. J-Boy Solis defending Maloles. Maloles inside. No. Last touch
Prince Rivero.
ni Prince Rivero. This is the play of the game brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL.
No white shirt inside the paint to contest that shot.
Ito na yung nahanapan na nila parang yung zona ng Pasig eh. Felebrico to Mina. Allen Mina gets away. Can't finish. Sayang, ganda sana. Na Flores drives, he gets the roll. 6 points for J.R. Flores. Halfway through his third quarter, and Pasig within 1. MANNY is the digital wallet built for the community. Rivero gets it to J-Boy Solis. Libre sa tres. Pasok yan para kay J-Boy Solis. 8 points in the ball game. 59-55. Art de la Cruz goes down, and Ilagan
Nabuhayan pa eh, no?
nabuhayan, no? They are rallying behind their team captain and their leader here. Rivero, counter steal by Pido. Batak! No! Gumaru with the rebound. Ilagan with numbers. Mina lays it in.
Oh, what a beautiful pass and a better finish by Mina.
6-point lead for Ilagan. Pido shoves Gumaru out of the way and lays it in.
Both players talk about Mina and Pido. They're showing off those slide-by layups.
Mina, hindi sa kanyang layup, 24-11 in the quarter.
This is a good foul. But Ilagan in the penalty?
Yes.
Yeah, not a good foul, rather.
Ganda ng galaw na yun ni Keith Pido.
I thought that was good no call.
Yeah. Galicia is back. Paranada is in the game for the first time.
You're right. The Spitfire guard from, or the former UST Growling Tiger. Let's just keep it that way.
Yeah. Madami na naman kayo. Nadagdagan na naman kayo, ha? Fortski Padrigao, ha?
Yeah.
Nandito na rin sa MPBL.
Again, the former UST Growling Tiger. Huwag na natin sabihin yung previous schools sila before UST. Okay na yun.
Okay. So, Paranada, Nick Cabanyero, Padrigao.
Right?
Dami rin. Iba ni Felebrico. Mina. Atake si Allen. Labas muna. J-Boy fakes the pass. Fires the three. It's good. 11 points for J-Boy Solis. It's a 7-point lead for the Cowboys. Flores fires, no. Rebound, Felebrico.
Solis is open.
looks ahead. Nice fake. J-Boy Solis able to draw the foul and get 2 free throws.
Sa lengguwahe ng mga players, Dev, ang tawag doon, na-experience,
Na veterans.
na veterans.
And J-Boy Solis came in and Art de la Cruz went down. And he has 12 points in the ball game.
5 in the first half. This will be point number 8 in the third quarter for a total of 13. Certainly has been the brightest spark of the bench para sa Ilagan.
29-11 in the quarter for Ilagan. They have taken a 9-point lead against Pasig.
Steps back into the game. What kind of business can he make? And what a steal. That way is going to even out the game. 9 in the final moment of the game. Can they make magic? White Ramos wins the game.
Win the game. Easy lang with Sports Plus.
Sports Plus is the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Scan the QR code to play or visit www.sportsplus.ph. We are live from San Jose del Monte, Bulacan. First of 3 games dito. 3 minutes remaining in the third. 66-57. Jacob gets it to Corpus. Corpus inside. Finds Galicia underneath.
Nice play by Corpus right there. Last moment step through after he picked up his dribble and was able to find the wide open Galicia underneath.
J-Boy Solis lays it in with the left hand. 14 points para kay J-Boy Solis.
Was that a semi-Pinoy step?
Looked
I
like
gotta
it.
take a look at it once again.
Inside, Galicia. J-Boy is right there. Galicia finds a way. He gets the bounce.
Nice footwork right there by Galicia. Recovery of the basketball after he lost it after a couple of dribbles. And showing the touch even after fading away. Look at this move by Galicia. Well defended really by Solis. Stood his ground, but right here, able to see that opening on that last pivot, and then the short fade. It's a nice bounce.
Paranada gets the first free throw. Second one goes in. (70-61). 2 minutes to play in the third. 2 for 2 para kay Kyle Paranada. Pido backing down on Paranada. That's a foul. Yep, may konting hatak. Konti lang naman. Pero nasa penalty na ang Ilagan Isabela.
Obviously not a good foul because it helps Pasig to turn the lead down, stop the clock.
Pido sinks the free throw. High-scoring game here, 70-62. With under 2 minutes to play in the third.
Well, I thought we were heading that way because Pasig scored 46 in the first half. A potential 100-point game. Mina off the kick out.
They're having fun out there. And yun nga, when you see plays like this, 6 of 7 ng Ilagan from beyond the arc in the third. Pasig naman ang nag-struggle, 0 for 4. Pelebrico leaves it to Solis. Paranada has it. Extra pass. Mina for 3. No. Jay Gar's bounce pass, and Corpus can't handle it.
A little too ambitious that time. I thought it was a good pass as it went through the needle, as you mentioned. But really, that was a 2 versus 3 fast break.
Naka-extend ang depensa ng Pasig ngayon. 11-point lead for Ilagan. Paranada splits the double. Paranada teardrop.
Could have been fouled too.
Biggest lead for Ilagan at 13. Vido. Under a minute remaining in the third.
And look at the defense by Prince Rivero off the ball. Kaya ang layo na nung tanggap ni Galicia, yun lang yung sundot.
They're trying to pull the chair on Jacob Galicia. Paranada lost the handle. Corpus to Garcia. Good closeout. Jay Gars, oh my. What a shot. 14 points para kay Jerome Garcia.
Off the turnover by Paranada. That was a tough step back in transition after the beautiful closeout defensively.
Aled Mina. 8 seconds. Mina drives left. Natapik ni Pido. Paranada. That will not count.
But they will review this.
What happened here?
Here's the loose ball. Nakuha na ni Pido. Walang mapasahan. And you see the presence of mind. Nasa kamay pa.
No count. And Ilagan led by as many as 13 in the quarter. They will settle for an 8-point lead going into the fourth. It was a hot third quarter para kay J-Boy Solis. Art de la Cruz went down with an injury, and then J-Boy Solis comes in and delivers 10 of his 15. Also has 9 rebounds and 5 assists, so all-around performance from J-Boy Solis, and Ilagan is up by 8.
Steps back into the game. What a commitment and what a steal. That way is going to keep it out of the game. 9 in the final moments of the game, and they make magic. Dwight Ramos wins the game.
Win the game. Easy lang with Sports Plus.
Back at the San Jose Del Monte Sports Complex for your Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League, Ilagan expected to be part of the strong contender list in Season 8, losing 4 times in a row to the 3 undefeated teams, plus Quezon City. People tend to look at the coach, in this case, Coach Louie Gonzalez and company. It's never easy to go through something like this mentally because it's really not a one-man thing. No one is taking this lightly, obviously. In Coach Alex Calweng's words, I don't take my coffee with sugar. But what we like about an objective guy like Coach Lou is his solution-based mindset. Let's stop complaining and get back to work. Checked on the players that need improvement or more effort from. Discussed how they were a much better defensive team last season. Asked Gabay need to move the ball more. Asked the guards to involve their teammates more. Also mentioned Mina na pinag-usapan nyo nga kanina. It's really the little things that this talented lineup might need to improve. Against Quezon was their lowest in assists. They didn't shoot the ball well, but as Cowboys, they will always have that fight within them. Maybe today, with the improvements in the third quarter, we might actually hear a yeehaw. So that's for Chris.
Well, a yeehaw from you is okay.
Yeah, that's enough.
We're done. We're done.
I think you could
So
do better, Mix.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little more, a little
Zest.
louder, a little more tone to it, a little Texan, ano?
Texan accent. Yeah. Kailangan. Kulang ang accent eh.
And then maybe just to exaggerate, give her a robe.
Oh, and a cowboy hat as well.
Yeah.
Kompleto na. But
That's
kidding
the
aside,
point.
kidding aside, not been easy watching tong Cowboys struggle. Sometimes parang, you know, when you, parang may, minsan iniisip mo, they parang two different teams na nakikita mo.
Exactly.
During the really good start to the season, as we have a review here.
It's just a little extreme, right? Especially when they were on that 5-1 start. And
Well, they did encounter the heavier part of their schedule.
correct. But point is, to your point, they would look like a contending team.
One game and then look like one of the...
especially in the wins and in the losses, and they would look like one of the lowly teams, right? Which brought them back to earth after that, 0-4 start. That's why you have to appreciate this third quarter, especially after their main man, Arth de la Cruz, went down. What seemed to be a groin injury, because Solis, we showed the numbers, has stepped up.
And
Prince Rivero has given them a lift. Mina has come to life here in the second half. Paranada na second half lang ginamit. Certainly impactful in that third quarter.
Corpus, that is money para kay Felix Corpus.
Without even asking or researching, I would bet ang idol neto ay si Kevin Durant with his jersey number.
Yeah, and he was wearing KDs before as
Right.
well. Wearing the Kobe's now, pero KD and dati.
Well, he's smarter today wearing the Kobe's.
Gumaru, poor pass there from Joshua Giab.
That one was not smart, obviously, the pass.
Now this is I've seen this before, no? Minsan this is where the other team makes a run on Ilagan, a couple of turnovers here and there, and hindi nila ma-arrest, and all of a sudden an easy basket from the other team, defensive breakdown, and then all of a sudden momentum on the other team, and doon na sila nalalamangan. But
I would add also the physicality increasing right now in the fourth quarter that started really with the pressure defensively by Corpus. No? The possession prior, siya naman yung pinisikal doon. Pero ito, nahanap sa ilalim. Maloles to Galicia, who now has 16 points, I believe.
yeah, 16 points para kay Galicia. Kawilan inside, gets it to Gia, but
That's a foul by Warlow.
on Warlow Batak. That's number 4 on Warlow Batak.
I don't know. We gotta see it again. He seems convinced na walang foul. Pero mukhang pinalo niya.
Look at Mark Maloles is extremely confident leading this Pasig offense.
Well, we don't see it. And Pasig still have a challenge. But even if they do, wala na sila magagawa, no? Because Giab is taking the first free throw already.
Free throw is brought to you by Extreme, ang subok at kompletong appliances brand ng Pilipinas. 1 for 2 for Giab. 5-point game.
Nice move. Just couldn't finish.
Gumaru attacks. Whoa. Whistle against Tamayo.
I'm not sure about that one.
Me too.
Yeah. He lost the ball first. They're going to review if it's in the act of shooting or not. It's a baseline inbound play.
Yeah.
The insult is enough. To add injury to it by rewarding him with 2 free throws after he lost the ball, that's too much.
5 points ang lamang ng Ilagan. We will be right back here from San Jose del Monte in Bulacan.
Sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yung mayanig ang pakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang pupunan.
Sports Plus is the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Scan the QR code to play or visit www.sportsplus.ph. Jensen Warriors preparing for battle tonight against, it's going to be a battle definitely, the Abrasolid North Reavers.
For sure.
Commissioner Emerson Oreta.
That's the last game of the day, right?
No.
Oh, okay. Just kidding.
76-71. Gumaru inside. No.
I'm just messing with our co-host. Okay, they're playing today. Joe GDL of Manila.
Oo nga pala. Felix Corpus against Dondon Gumaru. Corpus. Oh, nice move again. Short lang ang kanyang tira.
I thought he had 2 more dribbles because there was no help there. 2-pound dribbles inside the paint. He would have been at the rim with a smaller Gumaru.
Inside Kawilan. Trying to find Giab. Batak to Galicia. 2 points. Slowly but surely, ang Pasig nakakahabol na dito. Only 3 points ang lamang ng Ilagan. Gumaru, ball knocked away by Tamayo.
Change of defense has really caught this offense of Ilagan once again guessing. Because they thought that time they were in a zone that looked to be a matchup. 2-on-1 completed by Galicia here.
Fast break of the game is brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL. 18 points na para kay Jacob Galicia. Baseline inbound para sa Ilagan. Let's go to Mika.
Sobrang simple ni Jacob Galicia na hindi natin napapansin that he has already been around for a while now. Bacoor, Imus, Caloocan, Munti, Bacolod, Pasig, and even with Pasay in the preseason. And Boss Buddy's words, no, na tulad din ng sinabi mo, Coach Chris, when you need a big shot maker, Galicia could be one of the forgettable ones, but because he's quiet. But sabi ni Boss Buddy, I have always believed in him, no. Contrary to what we see on the court, na tahimik siya. Siya pala ang pinakamakulit sa practice. Trash talker pa daw sa mga scrimmages. But anyway, sa court, konting salita pero puro gawa. So that's Coach Chris.
Thank you so much, Mika. Leading by example, Jacob Galicia. And
what do you take out of that report? Sidelf.
You,
It's the famous phrase. Something that I use oftentimes with you.
Bakit?
Looks can be deceiving.
looks, talaga?
Yes, that's what I see kay Jacob Galicia. Right? Because, sabi nga ni Mika, why are you laughing? Sabi nga ni Mika, right, he's been around the league, but watching him, yun nga, your first impression would be he's a quiet guy. He's not a quiet guy. Tama si Mika doon. He's quite the trash talker because the thing with him, he's a low-profile trash talker. Okay, hindi siya yung marunong siya eh. Alam niya pag nakatutok sa kanya yung camera o hindi. At pag hindi, doon mo siya makikita magta-trash talk.
Actually, yung style niya
Parang ikaw talaga eh.
kung kunwari, okay, dumidiretso yung, nakadiretso yung ulo niya.
Yeah,
Tapos may konting paside yan na may sinasabi.
correct.
Yan yung...
Yes.
Pero may challenge si Coach Louie. We will be right back. 78-73 ang ating score.
Upon review, the challenge was unsuccessful.
Unsuccessful challenge for Coach Louie. Foul on J-Boy Solis.
That was clearly a foul.
Yeah, hindi niya, from that angle ni Coach Louie kung saan siya. Mahirap ba ating nakita yun. But dito sa ilalim. Boss Kaiser Galvez. Magandang hapon sa'yo. Yes, naglaro itong mga team players ng Pasig with Muntinlupa as well. Warlo. Si Warlo actually nag-start sa Pasig, sa Muntinlupa.
Right, I remember. Yeah, he mentioned that on the show too.
Galicia, Tamayo, Maloles, all played for Muntinlupa. Si Pido nung preseason. And ang tanong, maglalaro ka ba bukas sa runs natin sa Cuneta?
Sagutin mo siya ngayon.
Si Boss Kaiser, yun ang tanong.
Okay.
Nantay natin.
We're asking him, right?
Yeah, we're asking him.
Okay. Congrats, boss. 6-3. That's my coach right there.
Nakasona ngayon.
I'm still amazed when I say that. Yung dating bata na binubuhat ko. Coach ko na ngayon, Jonathan Banal.
Oh, J-Boy Solis. We didn't know where that was going, yung pasahan ng Ilagan, but it ends up with the hottest hand on the floor for them, which is J-Boy Solis. 81-74. Here's Pido. Keith, turnaround, short, rebound, J-Boy. 10 rebounds para kay J-Boy Solis. Boy, Coach Louie has kept a really tight rotation for this one. Solis, atake. Rivero has it. Para nada for 3. Yes!
That's the thing. When you're protecting the paint in Tamayo, every time the big goes for the dribble handoff, you're too deep. Para nada, out of control, but recovers the basketball. This would be big.
And Kyle Paranada, just the spark that Ilagan needed off the bench. He's given them a 13-point lead against Pasig. Ilagan lost a lead, a double-digit lead in the third, but they've recovered it thanks to Kyle Paranada sparking his fourth quarter run. 13-point lead para dito sa Ilagan. Timeout muna tayo.
Sumasaya kapag may lamay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat lamay pinaghahandaan, kaya yung mayanig ang pagbakari. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang ulan.
Back inside San Jose del Monte. And jumper galing kay Pido. Quick 2 para dito sa Pasig. Down to 11 ang lamang ng Ilagan.
That was a nice drive and kick by the big man to the guard, Raflores, to Pido, something you don't usually see in transition.
Rivero to Mina. Jumper. Yes. Alan Mina.
Has been
13
more
points.
aggressive. Yeah,
Para
clearly.
Warlo Batak, tough shot in traffic. And Ilagan gets the stop, 89-76.
Well, we talked about Mina's importance at the top of the coverage. If they want to win this game, certainly heading that way with this double-digit lead. Paranada can add 2 more from 13 to 15. How about the bench? Binunot lang to, second half na Paranada. Pero dito si Batang ginamit ang kanyang kalakihan sa ilalim. First field goal, by the way, for Warlo. All of his points coming from the free throw line before that one.
Now 17 seconds in the shot clock. They need to get it across. They're not aware. It should be an 8-second violation. I was more aware than them.
Yeah. You should be the one inside, and please prove that tomorrow. Because I'm playing.
Oh! Narinig mo yun? Boss Kai? Someone's playing tomorrow. Sige nga, naglaro na nga lang din ako. Baka tanggap ako ng text. Saan yan bukas? 91-78. MANNY Pay is the digital wallet built for the community. Pido at the line. Hesed Gabo, Nelo Santos, Chris Porter, my good friend Benson de la Paz as well. Gensan Warriors. 8 points para kay Keith Pido. 12 points ang inahabol dito ng Pasig. Let's give a quick shout out kay Boss Geo Diaz there in Ilagan.
Magandang
Mayor J. Diaz, Vice Mayor Jave Diaz, Board Member EJ Diaz. Rivero, Solis, nag-cut si Mina, easy layup. Para kay Alan Mina, 14 points para kay Alan Mina.
A beautiful read off that 45 weak side cut by Mina. Nice bounce by Solis, who has been tremendous today, scoring and that time passing the basketball fadeaway. Patay ang Putiki.
93-79, extreme ang subok at kompleto ang appliances brand ng Pilipinas. Under 3 minutes to go. Paranada gets it to J-Boy Solis. Kyle gets it back. Paranada, another 3. No. Rebound Corpus. Bigay kay Batak. Warlo. Spins. That's a tough shot para kay Warlo Batak. Alan Mina. Felebrico is there. Bigay kay Paranada. Another 3. No, only a 2-pointer. Kyle Paranada.
You see, he's not gonna get a stat for it, but the sprint on the right side by Felebrico,
I love it.
yeah, allowed Paranado to be open off that 3-on-2 or maybe a 3-on-1 fast break. Kaya nalibre si Paranada. Nice pass by Mina. And this looks to be done. That's a foul. You can see already the body language ng Pasig. Looks to be waving the white flag already.
After a strong second quarter performance, Pasig, the second half has belonged to Ilagan. 38-21 in the third. And 20-12 here in the fourth. Paranada misses the free throw. And
that is with the absence of their main man,
Art
Art de la Cruz, after hitting the first basket to start off the third quarter. Goes out with an injury, it seems like.
Pasig City calls timeout. And Ilagan up by 17. We will be right back.
Sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yung mayanig ang pambakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang pupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na.
The Cowboys up by 17 against Pasig. And J-Boy Solis, he's the man for Ilagan right now. 20 points, 12 rebounds, and 6 assists. And he is such a... last 2 minutes is brought to you by SportsFest, the official sports book of the MPBL. He is such a consummate professional. Ito si J-Boy Solis. Hindi, binubunot siya. Minsan, he's not even activated in the roster.
Right.
But when his number is called, and nakita natin his number was called for this ball game, he delivers, and it's been like that here in his tenure with Ilagan ever since he got signed last season.
That's always been my impression, and now that you mentioned that, it validates it more because kanina nabanggit natin who he played for. Ako, naalala ko siya kasi Paranaque Jet at that time.
No,
Ano ba?
Patriots.
Patriots. Ano yan? Anong team yan? Anong team yan? Yung luma na yun, no?
Luma na. May naban nun eh.
Oo nga.
Okay.
Pinapatawa lang kita.
Okay, si J-Boy Solis going back.
Yeah. Noong time na yun, no? Maayos yung kanilang kupunan. I believe that was his first team.
Yeah, he was blocked out of
That was
kay Coach
probably
Mike Sagigit.
Yeah, season 3. Something like season 8 na tayo. So that puts him, what, 5, 6 years in the league already.
Yeah, and had a stint with Zamboanga as well. Alan Mina goes down. Might be a case of cramps here. Jerome Garcia hits the 3.
Sa Sikmura ba? Well, he's not holding on to his foot or anything. Are they going to take a look at this? Because if they are, they got to do it quickly. This is a done deal already.
Now, Coach Louis certainly wants the refs to take a look at him.
There was definitely contact, but I'm not so sure if it's enough contact. Sometimes it's like a short sting.
Yeah.
Yung mga ganong pitik. But there was really no wind-up.
So Adorio called from the bench para kay Alan Mina. Aranada. Celebrico, bigay kay Adorio. Taranada, 8 seconds the shot clock here. Crossover, step back 3, in and out. Ivanira Flores, taken away by Paranada. There's a couple of steals here in this ball game. Paranada spins away, fouled. He will not be the best player of the game, pero Kyle Paranada certainly
has given Ilagan a big lift
Ganda
in the second half. Actually, the whole bench because Prince Rivero was impactful. He was impactful. J-Boy Solis also in the second half. Mina from the dead comes alive.
Yeah, even
in the second half.
Crucial din yung dalawang tres ni Dondon Gumaru off the
Correct.
zone. No? Yung dalawang,
Even had that drive to the baseline.
yung dalawang coming from 2 cross-court passes.
It really started off there,
oo.
those 2 threes. And then he had that drive here on the left side, uncontested at the rim. Jay Gars naman, naging maingay nung first half, but really has been quiet
Ever since.
ever since.
A really solid performance here from Ilagan. Way to end that losing streak.
Against a tough Pasig team,
And
by the way, who's
Pasig has beaten some really good teams this season, by the way. And they are actually 7 and 8 in the standings. So this win gives Ilagan their 6th win of the season.
well, Pasig will suffer their 3rd loss, but still an above 500 team, 5-3.
Oh, interesting. And this could have an impact moving forward.
Makikita natin pagdating sa dulo.
Para sa dalawang kumpanya. Could be a playoff play-in scenario. If this is magdikit-dikit sila sa ating team standings, but the Ilagan Isabela Cowboys are taking this victory and ending their losing streak. Their 4-game losing streak was not the best of performances in the second quarter. They did struggle, but J-Boy Solis came in and really just made an impact with his work on both ends of the floor, defensively, offensively. Ganda ng pinakita ni J-Boy Solis. He is our player of the game. Brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Art de la Cruz went down. He could not return to the ball game, but J-Boy Solis, pasalamat ng Ilagan, meron silang J-Boy Solis.
Tama, no? Napakagandang insurance niya. Only 5 points in the first half. Played only 7.5 minutes. In the second half was a different story. Scored 15, rebounded the basketball, assisted, and played 18 minutes.
184 for Ilagan. Let's go to Mika.
Maraming salamat. Congratulations, J-Boy. Nung nangailangan ng spark yung Ilagan, lalo nung umupo si Arth nung third quarter, nandyan ka, binuhay mo yung Cowboys. Ngayong araw, meron kang double-double performance, 20 and 12. Kamusta ka?
Yun po, nakakagulat kasi parang first time ko yung magawa ng stats na ganyan. Siguro na-motivate ako kay Kuya Art kasi yung performance niya kailangan nawala siya, kailangan may mag-step up para manalo kami. Nakagigil kami manalo kasi ilang lose streak na kami.
Napag-usapan mo si Art, credit sa kanya, credit din kay Paranada sa mga pinakita nila. Pero tama ka, na-cut nyo na yung 4-game losing streak. Kwento mo naman sa akin, ano bang nagbago sa practices nyo this week? Kasi pansin ko iba yung energy nyo ngayong araw.
Yun talaga, nag-umpisa kami sa practice. Grabe yung in-ensayo namin. Talagang buwis-buhay kumbaga para gigil kami manalo. Kaya todo yung effort namin sa practice.
Maraming salamat and congratulations, J-Boy Solis. Our player of the game is brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Sit off, Coach Chris.
Thank you so much, Mika. Congratulations, J-Boy Solis. The losing streak is over for Ilagan. Up next, it's the Jensen Warriors staking their unbeaten streak against the Abra Solid North Weavers, our defending national champions. We'll be right back for that matchup.
Muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin.